23rd District, representing you and me, the founder, the president of Club 45 USA. And they call him, "This butt is for you." Joe!
Thank you very much. Thank you. As you know, 4.5 years ago, we started this club, and it turned out to be so much bigger than what we expected early on. And every month we just have sellout crowds, and we thank you so much. We thank you for all the volunteers who have participated over the year. It's usually my job to introduce the meeting. I did throw my hat in the ring for Congress this year. We had a 7-way primary in a Republican race, and I won with 37% of the vote. Second place was holding back at 22%. And I just want to give you a quick example of what's going on down on the ground. Every candidate needs volunteers, every candidate needs fundraising, but I'm telling you what's going on the ground. Friday night we did a sign waving just for the fun of it to attract volunteers out, and as soon as the sign waving was over, we went and walked neighborhoods. And just over an hour to go before the sun set, we knocked on 200 doors. The next morning, Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon, we walked 500 doors. We're targeting lower middle income class neighborhoods with single family homes, all NPAs and Democrats. We're not knocking on a Republican door. That's not my job to get Republicans out at this stage. And I want to tell you the reception that we're getting. It's incredible. We're knocking on doors, and people are answering the door. Many people of color as well answering the door. Democrats probably never voted for a Republican in their life. And they're looking so appreciative that we're reaching out, wanting their vote. The smiles on their faces while we're knocking on their doors. You know, that's easy for me to say as the candidate knocking on their door. But our whole team experienced the same thing walking these neighborhoods. They are being killed by inflation. And the Democrats, as I had said before, want high oil prices because that helps them with what they declare as the greatest threat to humanity, climate change. And we all know that's not the greatest threat to humanity. But that's why they want high oil prices. They're trying to kill the fossil fuel industry. And it's hurting those who can least afford it the most. And the fact that we're getting these big smiles, that we're knocking on the door, that we appreciate them, we're taking the time to go and ask them for their vote, the response has just been incredible. I want each and every one of you to know that we are going to win this race in Congressional District 23. As I usually do every month, I like to comment on current events that are going on out in the media right now and expose the liberal hypocrisy. That's really easy to do every month. And this month, let's highlight Mayor Lightfoot and Mayor Bowser. Okay, these two liberal mayors of liberal cities that are heavy Democrat populations, all for who cares about secure borders. They could care less about secure borders until all of a sudden the governor of Arizona, the governor of Texas, and the greatest governor of them all, Governor DeSantis of Florida, starts busing these individuals to their cities. Now all of a sudden, it's a crisis. The crisis has been going on for a long time. This is liberal hypocrisy at its best, and people are seeing right through it. And so we have a tremendous opportunity in November to win back the House, to win back the Senate. We are going to block everything that Joe Biden and Democrats want to throw at us. You know, we memorialize 9/11 each and every year. 21 years ago, we saw the devastating effects of what happened when we let our guard down. And nearly 3,000 people died that day. And what's happening at our borders, think of it this way. It's like 3 9/11s occurring every single month in and month out, because of the proliferation of fentanyl and drugs that are coming across that border. Now, this is by design. This is China shipping all these rainbow-colored, candy-looking fentanyl drugs into Mexico to be coyoted and carried across that border. In military terms, it is more effective to wound your opponent than to kill your opponent. Because when you wound the opponent, it takes the strength of other soldiers to get that person out of the fight. The same thing's going on with China as far as drugs are concerned. They are ruining families. They are using this as a means of war to drain our financial resources. Because when somebody becomes addicted to drugs, that is a burden that a family must bear. It is an ugly burden that a family must bear. And these people start stealing from their own families. They need help. It takes resources. This is something that China is doing to us on purpose, and our government is looking the other way and allowing it to happen by not securing this border. And that is a number one priority we need to do, is secure the border. So without further ado, you didn't come to listen to me tonight. So I want to introduce to you the Vice President of Club 45. I'm going to ask Larry Snowden to come on back up, and he has some more words and an introduction to make himself. Larry Snowden, Vice President, Club 45, thank you. Come on up.